Today, we're counting down the 10 unforgettable tracks that made 1966 a year like no other. And just wait until you hear our #1 pick. It's a song that still stops people in their tracks almost 60 years later.
But mama said you can't hurry love, no. Yeah, let me hear you. I'm coming. Oh, Lord. You just keep me hanging on. Ooh.
Number 10, A Sweet Woman Like You by Joe Tex.
I'm from the Soul Train history, but this is Mr. Joe Tex.
Had a knack for making soul personal, and A Sweet Woman Like You was as intimate as it gets. Released in 1966, it climbed to #1 on the R&B charts, its smooth Southern soul arrangement wrapped around Tex's conversational vocal style.
Hey. Now y'all know the lady with skinny legs got to have somebody too now.
This was storytelling soul, equal parts gospel warmth and back porch charm. The magic was in his delivery. He wasn't just singing, he was confiding in you. There's a rumor Tex often stretched the song live, improvising extra verses to tease the crowd, drawing out the moment until women in the front row were grinning ear to ear. It's a snapshot of an era when the line between stage and audience blurred. Picture a summer night, the radio humming in the background, and that easy, heartfelt groove making you believe love was as simple as Joe made it sound.
Tell me where did you learn to make a man feel like a king?
Though not his most famous track today, it remains a deep soul treasure collector's still chase. Number 9, Stay With Me Baby by Lorraine Ellison. Few soul performances have ever matched the emotional hurricane of Lorraine Ellison's Stay With Me Baby. Recorded in 1966 with a 46-piece orchestra, the track was born from chance. Frank Sinatra canceled a session and Ellison stepped in. What happened next has been called one of the most powerful vocal takes in history. The song begins tenderly, but within seconds her voice swells into pleading desperation, each note carrying the weight of a breaking heart. You can almost see her in the studio, eyes closed, pouring every ounce of herself into the mic. The sheer force of emotion here is timeless, goosebumps in 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Though Ellison never became a household name, this track became a cult classic, later covered by artists like Bette Midler and the Walker Brothers. It's proof that even one perfect recording can earn a singer immortality in the Soul Hall of Fame. Number 8, 6345789, Soulsville USA by Wilson Pickett.
And who performs now on American Bandstand, writes most of the songs he recorded, and the biggest song so far has been The Midnight Hour. This is Mr. Wilson Pickett and his latest.
The first few seconds of 6345789 are pure joy. Horns blasting, drums snapping, and Wilson Pickett's voice riding the groove like a man born for the stage. Written by Eddie Floyd and Steve Cropper, this 1966 hit was more than a love song.
6345789. What's my number?
It was an invitation. Pickett wasn't just singing to you. He was giving you his phone number, telling you to call whenever you needed love or comfort. The Stax House Band, Booker T and the MGs, provided the punchy, irresistible backing that made this a dance floor staple from Memphis to Detroit. There's a playful confidence in every line, as if Pickett knew no one could resist dialing him up. The song became a crossover success, hitting #1 on the R&B charts and breaking into the pop top 20. Decades later, it still crackles with the same irresistible energy, making it impossible not to move. Number 7, Beauty Is Only Skin Deep by The Temptations.
And now from Detroit for the youngsters, The Temptations.
By 1966, The Temptations were already Motown royalty. But Beauty Is Only Skin Deep gave them a new kind of hit, one that mixed charm with wisdom. Written by the legendary Norman Whitfield and Eddie Holland, the track wrapped a timeless message in a silky, danceable groove.
Pretty face got the best of me. Suddenly, you came in.
Love goes deeper than looks. David Ruffin's lead vocal was all warmth and sincerity, perfectly matched by those trademark Temptations harmonies. Beneath the polished Motown production, there's a heartfelt soulfulness that connected with listeners far beyond the charts. The song hit #1 on the R&B chart and became a pop crossover, a testament to its universal appeal. Close your eyes and you can see couples swaying in basement parties, the lights low, the words ringing true. It's a track that's aged like fine wine, still played, still cherished, and still reminding us that what's inside always matters most.
No judge a book by its cover.
Number 6, You Can't Hurry Love by the Supremes.
The Supremes open with You Can't Hurry Love, and then go into a medley of their big hit songs. So let's have a fine welcome for the Supremes.
If Motown had a crown jewel in 1966, this was it. You Can't Hurry Love wasn't just a hit. It was an anthem of patience, joy, and pure pop soul perfection. Written by the Holland Dozier Holland powerhouse team, the track's upbeat bounce and Diana Ross's sparkling vocal turned it into one of the Supremes' most enduring classics.
But Mama said you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait.
The opening bass line is instantly recognizable, pulling you straight onto the dance floor. Inspired by a gospel song Ross's mother used to sing, it carried a message about waiting for the right kind of love, but dressed it in irresistible hooks. It topped the Billboard Hot 100 and R&B charts, cementing the Supremes' status as the queens of Motown.
But Mama said you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait.
Play it today, and it's still impossible to sit still. The beat demands movement, the melody demands a smile. If these 1966 classics are bringing back memories, or maybe making new ones, give this video a thumbs up. It keeps the soul alive and helps us bring you more trips down memory lane. Now, let's dive into the top 5 and see which tracks define the year's heartbeat. Number 5, Hold On, I'm Coming by Sam and Dave.
You heavy, please say, lean on me.
Few songs hit with the urgency and pure fun of Hold On, I'm Coming. Released in 1966 on Stax Records, this track was powered by the crack rhythm section of Booker T and the MGs and the punch of the Memphis Horns. Written by Isaac Hayes and David Porter, the song's title famously came from Porter calling out to Hayes from a bathroom break, proof that inspiration strikes anywhere. Sam Moore and Dave Prater's call and response vocals gave it an electric energy, like two friends egging each other on. It was a #1 R&B smash and a crossover hit. But more importantly, it became a staple at parties, clubs, and live shows. Play it loud, and it still feels like an instant mood lifter. The kind of song that makes you grab the nearest hand and head straight to the dance floor. Number 4, Uptight, Everything's Alright by Stevie Wonder. At just 15 years old, Stevie Wonder delivered one of the most joyful and energetic hits of 1966 with Uptight, Everything's Alright. This was the song that transitioned him from the little Stevie prodigy into a full-fledged Motown star. Written with Sylvia Moy and Henry Cosby, it's a celebration of young love and confidence, brimming with Motown's signature bassline bounce and horn sparkle. What made it magical was Stevie's exuberant delivery. Every note feels like a grin you can hear. Fun fact, Moy had to convince Motown to give Stevie another shot after his voice changed, and this track proved he still had the magic. The single soared to #1 on the R&B chart and hit the pop top 5, solidifying his future as one of soul's most versatile voices. To this day, it's impossible not to feel uplifted when that opening drum beat kicks in. Number 3, When a Man Loves a Woman by Percy Sledge.
2 big hit records in a row. Mr. Percy Sledge, When a Man Loves a Woman.
If love had a voice, in 1966 it belonged to Percy Sledge. When a Man Loves a Woman is the kind of ballad that stops conversations and makes time slow down. Released on Atlantic Records, it became an instant classic, reaching #1 on both the R&B and pop charts. Sledge's aching, gospel-infused delivery turns every lyric into a confession, vulnerable, honest, and all-consuming. According to legend, he improvised much of the song during a performance after a heartbreak, and his band built the music around his raw emotion. The result was a recording that feels almost too personal to witness, yet impossible to turn away from. Covered by countless artists since, none have matched the quiet storm of Sledge's original take. It's not just a song, it's a masterclass in emotional truth. Number 2, Reach Out, I'll Be There by Four Tops.
Now here singing their #1 record, Reach Out, I'll Be There, are the Four Tops.
Few tracks define Motown's dramatic flair like Reach Out, I'll Be There. From the opening galloping beat to Levi Stubbs' impassioned lead vocal, it's a whirlwind of urgency and reassurance. Written and produced by Holland Dozier Holland, the song fused pop structure with the emotional weight of gospel and the rhythmic pulse of Latin music, a daring mix for the time. Stubbs doesn't just sing, he shouts, pleads, and commands, giving the song an almost cinematic scope. Released in 1966, it topped both the R&B and pop charts and became the Four Tops' signature anthem. Even now, the first note can send a rush of adrenaline through a crowd. It's a call to action, a promise of unwavering support, and one of the most compelling soul recordings ever put to tape. Number 1, You Keep Me Hanging On by The Supremes.
You just keep me hanging on. Ooh.
Our top spot belongs to a song that's as fierce as it is unforgettable. You Keep Me Hanging On. The Supremes were at the peak of their powers in 1966, and this single showcased a tougher, more urgent side of their sound.
Don't really love me. You just keep me hanging on.
Diana Ross delivers the lyrics with steely determination, backed by a driving guitar riff and a relentless beat from Motown's Funk Brothers. Written by Holland Dozier Holland, it's a breakup song that refuses to wallow. Ross demands freedom with every note. The track stormed to #1 on both the pop and R&B charts, later inspiring covers in rock, disco, and even synth pop. Yet none could match the original's mix of elegance and grit.
Why do you keep on coming around, playing with my heart?
Decades later, it still commands the dance floor, proving the Supremes could deliver drama and groove in equal measure. And there you have it, 10 soul-stirring tracks from 1966 that remind us why this was one of the most magical years in R&B history. From Motown's polished perfection to the raw passion of Southern soul, each song is a time capsule, carrying memories, emotions, and the unshakable groove of an era. Thanks for taking this soul stroll with us. Your company makes every journey sweeter. If you love this trip, hit that subscribe button so you never miss another stroll through soul's golden years. And don't go far. Our next countdown covers the unforgettable soul anthems of 1967, and you'll want to be there when the needle drops.